everybody, and welcome to Explorers of Pioneer. If you're not familiar with Pioneer, it's a format that is Return to Ravnica forward of standard sets. So that's sets released into standard in Magic's history. That means that there's a lot of cards that are in this format. There's a pretty hefty ban list too, including the fetch lands though, to lower the power level of the format. And if you want to know what Explorer is, that's the format I'm playing right here. Explorer are all the cards that are legal in Pioneer that happen to be in Magic the Gathering Arena. So this deck is a mono blue Ugin deck. Blue Djinn, Bombay Sapphire. There's the pun, it's in the title right there. What does this deck do? It ramps in mono blue by playing things like Renowned Weaponsmith to get you Palladium Myr, to get you to Solemn Simulacrum, Golos, Forsaken Monument, and eventually Ugin and his brother Ugin. They're the same guy. His brother's actually Nicol Bolas. So to kind of benefit more from all of this artifact payoff, Forsaken Monument gives you, whenever you tap a permanent for colorless, get more colorless. So we have a ton of lands here that can tap for colorless mana. Some of them can actually tap for color or colorless mana, which is a really good way to make sure we can still play our blue spells, which are mostly counter spells, or ramp. Why am I running these counter spells? Because I felt like it, and a bunch of them are actually lands. I really like Jwari Disruption. So we're going to take this into the queue. But first, let me just quickly say, there is a Karn in here. I recently added it to the deck. Karn the Great Creator has a sideboard. Make sure you put the sideboard in the deck if you're running that Karn. You can put whatever artifacts that you would like on here. We've got Grafdigger's Cage because Coco is a thing. Luxior Giada's Gift because it sounds funny to attack with an Ugin. Pithing Needle to stop our opponent's Planeswalkers, or maybe even a Parhelion or Cat Oven combo. Bankbuster for value. It's a card. It's cool. Golos, in case we don't draw the one on our deck. Same thing with Forsaken Monument. And Godpharaoh Statue to be mean to our opponents. So let's go ahead and hop into the queue with Mono Bluegan. I don't have any ramp here, which is too bad. But I do have Dispute and Jwari Disruption. They're pretty nice cards to start with. I'm going to lead with my island because of the Dispute. Who knows? Maybe they'll play some blue stuff. Field of Ruin. Now we're holding up our Jwari Disruption. Ah, looks very Simic over here. I could go for this Palladium Myr, but I think I'm going to wait. No Growth Spiral. Nothing landed. Now this seems awful suspicious. I think they think that I'm a big spooky counterspell deck. And well, maybe I am. I'm gonna drop the Jwari Disruption, just hold up the Mystical Dispute. So long as I have lands, we can chill out. And they're cycling a Triome. Maybe they just had a bit of a dud hand. 4 mana out. The Zaggoth Triome is what's throwing me here. Alright, here's Karn's Bastion. I feel pretty comfortable trying to toss down the Renowned Weaponsmith. And they're going to rewind, and I'm gonna say... yeah, okay. I think it's more important that I do something like hit the dog. So where is it? Oh, a deluge. Card draw is not illegal. Up to 5 mana. Cascading Cataracts. Palladium Myr. He's just a guy. He's just a little guy. And they're going to divide by 0! Sure, okay. Learn boards. It's possible that they're going to actually get in artifact destruction off the sideboard. Looks like they didn't. They got environmental sciences. It resolves. Nice island. Now here's Ugin. How do you Ugin? I don't think so, man. I do not think so. I'm going to go ahead and plus get myself some fake card draw. And, I could play this Stonecoil Serpent out. I don't think I need to. Like they're going to bounce the Ugin back into my hand, probably hoping to counter it next turn. Looks like the answer is yes, they are going to just try and counter it next turn. Maybe bounce it, divide it once more. Here's Ugin again. They're going to make it disappear! Cool, I don't actually have another land to follow up with, so I'm gonna swing in with my wee baby 2/2. You gonna bounce it? Okay, Brazen Borrower. That is going to put the Palladium Myr into my hand. And I'm gonna play out the Stonecoil Serpent as a wee baby 1/1. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. So we have our snake out. Our snake, which can trade with a Brazen Borrower. And we're going to continue to make the assumption that our opponent has more counterspells. Here's a Forsaken Monument. Really? Just gonna happen? You're letting it resolve? Oh, how fun! What could 7 mana be? A Hullbreaker Horror? Maybe some wolves? Growth Spiral. Okay. Not even a Shock Typhoon. And here's Nissa. Really getting some payoff for that ramp there. It did tap all of their forests except for the Zagoth Triome, though. Would you care to attack me? Even if they bounce my Forsaken Monument, I'm going to be blocking in such a way that we'll be getting trades. Because I'm assuming that they're going to be able to move or remove the Forsaken Monument here. That's why the double block with the Palladium Myrs, because they're 2/2s without their best friend, Forsaken Monument. Ooh, did I throw off your game plan a little bit, Chaos? Could be a Boon Up Beside You. Not the one? Not Boon Up Beside You, just Beside You. Oh, okay. Sublime Epiphany. Can't mind that all too much. But that left them pretty dang tapped out. Oh, extremely tapped out. Well, this is great. Because I have an Ugin. And I'm going to completely wipe the board. -5. Love it. I'm gonna let this chill here in case they play another Nissa and try to attack. Protect the Ugin! Alright, Ugin. Let's get that, shock on the face. Or bolt on the face. Gonna go for the Forsaken Monument, just like before. Gonna counter it. That's okay. They're gonna be able to Deluge into another counterspell, most likely. I'm still going to try to land the Ugin here. Wow, it resolved. Okay, then I will plus, and here's a 2/2. It's got an island hidden under it. I'm a little surprised that they didn't Memory Deluge there. It's possible that they already have their next turn set up, though. Yep, there's a Shark Typhoon! There's a big flyer. So they did already have that next turn set up. What they're looking for is the ability to take out one of these Ugins. Or maybe both Ugin. Uginis. Ottoman Tapper continues to disparage our opponent's access to mana. So who's hitting who? We're just going for Ugin the Ineffable. They're not going to us swinging on the ground. I'm saying, oops. Disdainful Stroke could be nice in a turn or two. I kind of like the -0 taking out the shark. Going to do that. And unfortunately, I don't have a great attack on Nissa, but I do have a lot of things I can do with my lands. So what we're going to do is chill. I cannot Field of Ruin this, though, because it is just a forest. Deluge. Card draw? Nah, I'm going to save it for another threat. And there is a Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's what I want to counter. I can -0 all day, but it's going to take a while. Alright, so they're actually going to Test of Talents here, which is going to exile all of the Disdainful Strokes. I think there's 2 of them in the entire deck. They really want that Shark Typhoon to land. Well, I can -0 all day. Assume they'll untappy. Another land as an attacker. There it is. We're going to make use of our beautiful Crawling Barrens. Activate one of the Crawling Barrens. Yes. Then we move to block. And then we activate it again. And they're gonna divide by 0 the Ugin? Okay. That resets Ugin's loyalty. At this very moment. These are still dying, though. And that leaves them without access to a counterspell. Oh, sup, Karn? Oh, sup, Karn? Yeah, I think we're going to go for, just like before, -5. Oh, -6. Sorry, gotta get rid of that Shark Typhoon. 5, 6. How am I feeling about a Karn here? I'm pretty good about a Karn. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna leave you up as a blocker. Now, if they want to play that mascot exhibition, I'll be able to deal with the mascots pretty easily because I have this Ugin. We're going to access our sideboard here. Unless this doesn't resolve. Nope, there's another rewind. I think that's the 4th rewind. Alright. and then I'm just gonna chill. Pump up my Crawling Barrens. Maybe even go for Karn's Bastion and just proliferate. Night Pack Ambusher. Oh, alright. Mascot Exhibition. Not too scary. I can just body this Night Pack Ambusher. Yeah, they see that. And I'm going to go for the Karn's Bastion here. Gonna up that loyalty a wee bit. Oh, very nice. And then, what if I do it again? We're gonna Karn's Bastion, proliferate. And that lets me -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the wolf. And even. Activate the Crawling Barrens. And swing in for 10. Forsaken Monument's gonna actually get me a lot more damage on this battlefield, so I'm gonna throw it out here. Okay. I will not pay the 2, because I do not need to. Crawling Barrens is gonna get buffed up. Yes, please. We're going to attack in with both. And deal lethal damage. This is a very colorless hand. Do I dare keep it? Yeah. Always go for the greedy keep. Nothing to do until turn 4. I do have a way to get blue, if I'm desperate. Ooh. Red. Let's gain some life off our Radiant Fountain. I'll line up my blue right here. Give them access to some red. Hmm, 3 mana now. I'm not doing anything with it, so here's Solemn Simulacrum. I guess this could be a big red deck. Thankfully, we've got some value that sticks around, like getting another land out of our deck. For mana and Fires of Invention. Could this be mono red fires? Such a thing. Oh, how I wish it existed in a greater capacity. Nice. All right, so I'm going to throw down the Forsaken Monument here. I could have also just gone for Ugin and a -. But I want to get the Forsaken Monument out on the battlefield. Oh, it's mono red Golos fires, because I see that Cascading Cataract. There's the Golos. They can activate Chandra here if they want 2 more mana, but it won't be enough to activate Golos. It's going to be 1 short. And they're going to Field of Ruin my Crawling Barrens. That's a good idea. No, I'm here for this Jankai Walker. Oh, excellent! Cavalier of Flame. Seems like a great card to get out for 0 mana. Hmm. 3 lands in the graveyard right now. Giving these bad boys haste. You gonna swing him with Golos? Or is Golos the Mighty Defender? It looks like Golos is the Mighty Defender here. Well, bad news. Golos is colorless. Good news, the rest of this crap isn't. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down Ugin! I think I could have actually chained this Ugin into this Ugin, but who needs it? And we're going to -5. Now it's going to be all about what they get on this Golos. I'm going to spin the wheel of Golos. They have exactly enough mana to activate the Cataracts. Oh no, it looks like instead they're going to go for Chandra, killing the Solemn Simulacrum, and attacking Big Ugin. Ooh, hello, Weaponsmith. I was just short on mana for that. Field of Ruin on another one of my lands. Looks like that's their choice. With the Forsaken Monument out, I do think that that's pretty smart. So if I could build this deck the way I wanted to, I actually would have a couple wastes in here, but we can't. Because for some odd reason, Arena does not have wastes. Though I would like to have wastes. I'm gonna go ahead and blast Chandra there. No Chandras allowed! And then of course I'm sure they'll get another one. Here's Solemn Simulacrum. Gonna get my last little bit of basics out. They do have another Field of Ruin here, so we might end up getting a whiff on that. And I could hold this for a card draw, but with another Ugin in hand, I don't feel like I need to. Here's Renowned Weaponsmith. The chumpiest of blockers in a whole town. Alright, Golos, you can't spin this turn. You don't quite have the mana. Alright, light up the Knight for, actually X equals 0, which deals 1 damage. Then a Cleansing Wildfire on their indestructible land, because it gets them a land and draws them a card. I see. I'll swing in with my Solemn Simulacrum. Hey, you want to block? Hey, you want to block? What, me have tricks? No, I would never have a trick. Except for maybe an Ugin, who comes out and deals 3 damage to your Golos. It is trickery most foul. I'm gonna throw down this other Renowned Weaponsmith because I'm not doing anything with it. It is asking me right here, hey, do you want to shuffle your deck? Like, a little. I kind of want to shuffle my deck. I can search my library for a Heartpiercer Vow or a Vial of Dragonfire. I won't find either of them, though. Yep, they have another Golos in hand. I assume they did because they were okay with the block. Some Memorial to War. Some land destruction. And they're going to Cleansing Wildfire on their indestructible land again to ramp. What beautiful methods of madness you have. I like chilling on this Negate. It makes me feel pretty well protected. And then I'm just gonna sit here. And then hopefully get to ult my Ugin next turn. They've got the mana now. You need 7 plus Cataract, right? Yeah. I have it. Karn the Great Creator. I'm just gonna actually negate that. I'm not gonna let it find the thing and then negate the thing. I'm just gonna negate it. There's just too many things that they can get off it. Too much work that can be done. Thinking. I've had a thought or two in my time. It would also give them access to, like, the light up the night. Thinking, good game. A GG! Didn't get to ult our Ugin, but they knew it was coming. I have 2 mana. That's all I need. It doesn't mean I have to play this one as a land, but that's fine. Concealed Courtyard. I have a feeling that we're going up against an Greasefang deck. Nice. Soaring, so nice I could do it twice. Comes to Renowned Weaponsmith. I'm glad we went first, though, because at least it means I got things to do. If I could Fatal Push this, that would make me very sad. Victor's Supplier. 1, 2, 3. They now have a Parhelion 2 in the graveyard, which is not what I want to see. Not now, not never. Here's Solemn Simulacrum for a little bit of a ramp. I can't survive 1 hit from a Parhelion 2. But only 1. Alright, they shocked that in. Is it time for Greasefang? No, it's not. They just needed red mana for the Valerian Epicure. Okay. Now I can make a Stonecoil Serpent that's so big they can block those angels. Or we could actually go for a really cheeky play, which we built into this deck, I think, for the perfect reason. We're going to get Karn out. We're going to go to the sideboard, and we're going to reveal Pithing Needle. We're going to play the Pithing Needle, and on that Pithing Needle, we're actually going to name the Parhelion 2. Because that means that they cannot crew the Parhelion. I'm also going to throw down a teeny tiny baby Stonecoil Serpent to protect the Karn. Yes, it is an activated ability to crew the Parhelion. And if it can't be crewed, then it can't attack me unless they, for example, had a Karn. By the way, I can also use this Karn to destroy their blood, which is beautiful. I will let that happen, though. I want to keep this Karn at a pretty high loyalty, so I can use it again. Looks like they milled more Parhelions. And they are out! That's right, the Karn board strikes again! I go first, which means that the Disruption will probably hit something, but I don't have anything else here. I'm gonna mulligan. This seems better. I'm gonna keep this 6, and I'm gonna throw back the big Ugin. The Temple of Mystery. Ooh, how mysterious. You know what's mysterious? How the Renowned Weaponsmith is able to make so much mana. And then perfectly curve into the Forsaken Monument. Nice! Fight rigging. Ooh, I have seen some fight rigging jank. Looks like they're not going to get the early flip on it, which is actually awesome for us, because y'all know what I have. Ugin! If you're wondering why this is tapping, it's actually going to float the artifact-only mana here. It's because it generates 1 extra colorless mana. It's really strange. It's like whenever you tap it for colorless, you get an additional colorless. So the 2 it taps for can only be used for artifact spells, but the 1 additional can be used for anything. Go ahead and bolt their face and go for the Golos. Golos is going to get me a land. I'm going to go for the Cataracts so we can spin the wheel. And I'm not going to play this out as a land. I kind of want to hold on to it for some potential card draw in the future. Cleansing Nova. They're going to get rid of my artifacts and enchantments, which, yeah, makes sense. Kind of surprised that's not a Farewell. I really like Farewell kind of replacing that in a lot of decks. Let's go for Karn. like the potential for God Pharaoh's statue in a turn. But I want to do the thing we talked about before. So we haven't done this yet. This is a brand new world for me. Of turning Ugin into a creature and then attacking with him. And oh, what a beautiful world it is! Ugin, a mighty creature! And our opponent, Dan Music Man, is like, I am not okay with this turn of events, and I am leaving. Goodbye, Dan. With this hand, I can only use blue mana once. Hopefully that's all I'm gonna need. Aether Hub! Be the colorless and yet colored mana source that I crave. We're up against a deck with a Yorion. Looks like it might be Jeskai 5. No! Omnath? What is this? What am I looking at? Alright, I'm actually gonna play this out as another blue source because we have this dispute. Could be Omnath colors? The briefcase is throwing me off. I guess it's a blinkable? We're gonna have to wait and see what our opponent's up to. It could be a 5-color pile. Could be something magical and disastrous all at once. I'm super ready for it. I'm gonna go ahead and tap you for some mana. And I'm gonna go for the Solemn Simulacrum so I can hold up Mystical Dispute. Because I have a feeling that whatever they play is gonna have blue in it because they have 2 blue sources. Well, 2.5. The World Tree. Okay, it's a rainbow. Fires? I can't stop that. But I can't stop this. I mean, the last time they'll be able to not pay for attacks anyway. Alright, Big Ugin! My sweet, gigantic Ugin! I'm gonna need you next turn, alright? Probably want to hold up the Solemn Simulacrum, or probably want to hold up the Disdainful Stroke, because they can cast 2 spells. And if any of them make it so I can't just minus the board with Ugin, or if one of them makes me lose the game right away, I need to be ready. Hydroid Krasis? Okay, I'm fine with that. Hydroid Krasis, I can just -4 and it still hits. And, wait, Circuit Mender? Circuit Mender? Now I don't know what's going on. But I'm gonna play my Ugin, because I got a land. And, like, rip to the Renowned Weaponsmith, but this stuff's gotta go. -1, 2, 3, 4. The Circuit Mender and Solemn Simulacrum are just gonna, like, look at each other and be like, bro, 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 bro! Omen of the Sea, but they gotta pay mana for it now. Steam Vents. I'd like to draw a card. The plan is just to +2 to bolt that anyway next turn. It's another one! Oh boy! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and bolt the bug. I get to draw a card. Solemn Simulacrum's gonna get me another land and let me hold up this Disdainful Stroke. Because my opponent is at 5 mana, and a 6th would give them access to that World Tree fixing buff, I'm actually going to Field of Ruin it right now. I have an island. How you doing as far as basic lands go? In an 80 card deck, I would imagine that they would have at least a few basics. So I think that was just them trying to figure out which basic do I need for something. I don't know what that something is, but I can probably counter it if it's like a Golos. Fires! No! No fire! No fire! No steel! Be gone, Fires of Invention! We're gonna go ahead and plus. Blast them. I'm gonna activate the Crawling Barrens. Yes, please. And I'm going to attack them with my entire board! Go get them, kids! Ooh, they had to shock in for Agent of Treachery. Are you gonna steal Ugin? Yeah, you seeing my land? Alright, you're about to have a rude awakening. You still have a Field of Ruin. You could have stolen my Field of Ruin and ruined that. Have stolen my Ugin. That would have given you a pretty hefty board presence. They were not interested. Alright, so I'm gonna bolt the agent. And make a big boy. And attack their face. Go, my little colorless creatures, go! Alright, they've depopulated my board. I didn't get to draw off that because my creatures were actually all colorless, but this is fine. Because I have 8 mana, I can plus this Ugin, and then I can plus this Ugin, and that's gonna be game. Well, thank you all so much for watching my mono blue Ugin deck for our Explorers of Pioneer series. I'm going to try and showcase a bunch of my different Explorer/Pioneer decks that I have in Arena, so you can all net deck them and, I don't know, have a fun time too. I'm not going to promise that any of them are meta or good, but they are things I like to play. As always, if you'd like to watch me record this live, you can do so at twitch.tv/Amazonian. I hope to see you there. Bye.